Hasina Gori has been covering this case and she joins us now live. A very good morning to you. Hasina, give us a sense of occasion. What's happening outside court?
Good morning, Desiree. Yes, quite a long journey to where we got to today. I'm sure you can hear in the background the singing and chanting that's going on. That's political parties as well as activists that have come out in support of the family as they wait for that judgment to be handed out this morning here at the Johannesburg High Court. Acting judge is presiding over this matter, and it's going to be just a few hours before we know whether or not the state proved its case without a doubt, whether or not that Ntuthuko Shoba was the mastermind behind this matter. Their case relied heavily on the confession as well as the evidence from the hitman Mzikaise Malepane, who's already facing 20 years for the murder of Pule. She was 8 months pregnant, as you mentioned in your introduction. She was 8 months pregnant, and her body was found hanging from a tree in Durban Deep Roodepoort in 2020. The last time she was seen alive was outside the home of Ntuthuko Shoba, just a few days before her body was discovered. The case hinges really on 3 minutes on there's 3 minutes of CCTV footage which was shown in court at the last appearance when that application was brought in to bring it to the court once again, and it showed Ntuthuko Shoba coming out of his house with Pule. It's the last moments we've seen her alive, getting into that vehicle, that jeep that linked Mzikaise Malepane to this case. And during his version of events, Shoba has been adamant that he did not conspire, that he did not plan in any way to have Pule killed, saying that this was just a vendetta and a conspiracy that was created by Malepane, and that he had no part in any way with this murder. He's claimed that when he was standing outside that evening when Pule left, he did not see Malepane in the vehicle, that Malepane had a cap and a mask on and was unable to identify him in any way possible. And whether or not the judge believes him is yet to be seen, and that is going to form the crux of the matter, because if the defense was able to prove in their case that Shoba did not know that Malepane was in that vehicle, then that proves their version of events, that he did not play any part in that matter. We've seen 4 weeks of evidence coming from 13 witnesses from both sides, quite a long application, quite emotional for the family. We spoke with them yesterday, the advocate Tumike speaking to us, the uncle speaking to us yesterday, saying that it's been so psychological and emotionally draining on the family in ways they didn't even imagine. If you remember correctly, Desiree, that during the bail application, the family found out that Pule was not just pregnant with one child from Shoba, that this was actually the second child that they were having together, and the first one had been aborted. This was the first time that information came out. You'd remember that emotional reaction, the last court appearance here as well, quite an emotional time. The family broke down seeing those visuals, that CCTV footage, which didn't prove really anything or bring really information, because it jumps through those 3 minutes anyway, not really showing what took place at that time, those last moments that Pule was seen alive. So today is expected to be quite a heavy day for that family as they wait to know whether or not some justice will be brought for both Tshegofatso Pule and the unborn child. So it is a developing story, and we will be bringing that at 10 a.m. When it does begin live on our platforms. Back to you, Desiree.
Thank you so much, Hasina. I dare say this court judgment is highly anticipated.